Definitely into the final stretch now. It is the penultimate group coming at you for the Europa League on my early door predictions for Group K, and they are right about now. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we're taking a look at my early door, squeaky clean, new predictions for Group K coming at you for the Europa League in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe, get you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Europa League related, World Football related. We got it all here under one roof, boys. You should be a base HQ for some football coverage, especially predictions. And we got an interesting Group K. I wouldn't say it's one of them undecidable groups, but it's definitely an interesting one. There's some strong teams, there's some weak ones. I think the second spot will be tough to decide. So, but before then, we're going to play a little bit of Pictionary and take a little look at some of the logos. Now, some of you guys might know these instantly, but some of them might be tricky. Let's go with this one. It is actually spout in the thing. It is Sporting Braga coming out of Portugal. That's a nice, interesting, pretty logo. Joining them are these bad boys. Now, these guys, you don't want to mess with them, especially at home. It is Beşiktaş coming out of Turkey. Joining them, it is these. It's not Wolfsburg, it's Wolverhampton Wanderers back in European contention for the first time in a long haul. And joining them are these bad boys, Slovan Bratislava coming out of Slovakia. That's right, boys and girls, and that makes up Group K. So let's get cracking and take a little look at the matches. Now we're going to go through these match day by match day and reveal. These are my knee-jerk reactions to this Group K. Give me your thoughts and predictions in the comment section down below. What you think will happen for Wolves, for Sporting Braga, Beşiktaş, Bratislava. Get me your thoughts and predictions in your comment section down below. Knee-jerk reactions. I will do like I've been harping on about throughout the previous bazillion videos that I'll be doing match day by match day ones, pre-recorded on the channel. That's when you can get involved with the interactive element. Give me your predictions about the score lines, see how well you get on. We can compare and all that kind of stuff. That's coming ahead, but right now we're going to wrap up the penultimate group with Group K. Going to give you the score lines, then we're going to take a look at the bookies, and then we'll see how close I get on with that. Woo! So let's get going. Kicking it all off on the 19th of September, 9 o'clock kickoff, Central European time. Slovan Bratislava taking on Beşiktaş. Going to be a 2-1 win for the Slovak team, get themselves up and running. Again, just like the majority of Turkish teams, they're sort of banking on their home form, getting a result, because it can be very scary to play football. The crowds get into it, flares, riots, all that kind of stuff happening in Turkey. But this is over in Slovakia. Taste of their own medicine, perhaps. Wolves will take on Sporting Braga and probably a game that could go a long way to see who will come out on top here. Same day, same time. Goals galore in it, though. 5 in it, 3-2 victory for Wolves. Again, can they juggle Premier League and Europa League at the same time? Looks like so far so good for them. They ousted Torino along the way, so yeah, they're in this. They ain't no slouches. 3-2 victory for Wolves. Meanwhile, the 3rd of October, Beşiktaş, first home game of the season, up against Wolves. Yep, 3 goals in it, 2-1 victory for Beşiktaş. Obviously, Nuno Espirito Santo is an experienced coach. He'll know how to handle this Turkish affair, but unfortunately, he'll still lose 2-1. Final score, Sporting Braga taking on Slovan Bratislava over in Portugal, 3rd of October as well. 2-0 victory for them. So as it stands, each one of the clubs with the victory coming at you into match day number 3. Now, Beşiktaş back-to-back home games for them, which means back-to-back wins, surely. 3-1 victory. 24th of October, Beşiktaş looking good as it stands. Meanwhile, Slovan Bratislava taking on Wolves over in Slovakia. They will lose, so it'll be a second win of the campaign for Wolves. Again, puts them in contention for at least second spot. 24th of October, both those games taking place just before 7 European time. 7th of November into the back end of this group, Sporting Braga taking on Beşiktaş over in Portugal, and Braga will get back to winning ways. In fact, they'll go back-to-back wins for Braga. 2 wins on the spin. 6 points on the board. They're in it. They're in contention for a second spot at least, maybe even top spot as well. Beşiktaş even losing their second away game of the campaign. So 2 wins for Beşiktaş, 2 wins for Braga. Wolves have already got 2 wins as well. Bratislava just the 1. Wolves actually will get control of the group here. 3 wins for them. 3-0 victory at home over in Molineux. This one, 3-0 victory. Wolves are in command. 7th of November, 9 o'clock kickoff, both those games. So far. Meanwhile, into the penultimate games of the group. Group K coming to a close. Beşiktaş taking on Slovan Bratislava over in Turkey. 2-1 win, squeaky bum win for Beşiktaş. It's a reverse result of the first game of the campaign when Bratislava beat Beşiktaş over in Slovakia. Again, this one takes place on the 28th of November, just before 7. Meanwhile, Braga will take on Wolves over in Portugal, and that will be a victory for Braga as well. Back-to-back victories for Braga. Is that 3 home games on the spin? No, it's not. It's back-to-back to defeats. So back-to-back wins for Braga, but their home form is pretty immense. Not a goal scored against Braga at home. So it is looking like a Braga, Beşiktaş, Wolves duking it out for top spot and second spot. It all comes down to this. Wolves have a very difficult game up against Beşiktaş over in Molineux, 12th of the 12th. Bratislava at home against Braga as well. Woo! It's so tight, this one. I can't call it, but I have. I've called it. 3-1 victory for Wolves over in Molineux to put them into the driving seat for top spot. Goal difference might come into play as well to see who comes out on top. And meanwhile, Slovan Bratislava taking on Braga, and they will also get a win. Holy smokes! It's put it right cat amongst the pigeons here in Group K. 12th of the 12th. Both games take place 9 o'clock kickoff. So what's that done for the group? I'll do my 4-3-2-1 in just 1 second. The bookmakers have Wolves 11-10 favourites on here. Beşiktaş second favourites 2-1. Braga third favourites 3-1. Fine margins right there. Fine margins. And Slovan Bratislava long shots 14-1. So they've got Bratislava in 4th spot. I've actually got Bratislava in 4th spot, 6 points on the board. 2 wins for them throughout the campaign. Meanwhile, Beşiktaş are in 3rd for me, 9 points on the board. 3 wins at home, 3 defeats away from home. -1 goal difference. In fact, Braga pip them on goal difference. That's how tight this is. 9 points on the board, +2 for Braga. So their clean sheets along the way, proving to be the deciding factor in Group K. And Wolves will go through 12 points on the board, 4 wins, 2 defeats. +4 goal difference. So yes, very, very difficult, tight group here. Could go either way. Bratislava could have, if they'd beaten Wolves at home, they could have put everyone would have been on 9 points, and that's how tight it would be. And then we're looking at goal difference then. So that's how tight it is for me. What do you guys think? I kind of disagree a little bit with the bookmakers, but only just with goal difference separating the two sides. Beşiktaş, and Braga. So that's what the groups look like and the group odds. But let's have a look at the overall odds for these bad boys. Wolves are actually in the thick of things, joint 4th favourites alongside Roma and Lazio, 16-1 to win the tournament as a whole. Braga on the flip side, 100-1. Beşiktaş, they are 50-1, so they're actually quite considerable. More fancied than Braga. And Slovan Bratislava, 501 long shots. And again, these are my early picks. Knee-jerk reaction, could all change. Wolves may even lose Espirito Santo to a Chelsea or someone else. They might, he might go and become their manager. Lampard might get sacked. Might be a domino effect. You never know. Things can happen between now and match day 2, 3, and my predictions will change. That's why we're doing match day by match day predictions to take into consideration domestic form, what's going on, injuries, karma. That plays a big effect as well. So those are my early reactions right here. Get yours in there as well in the comment section down below. And I'll do my pre-recorded ones on the channel, which will not be live, but they'll be there for you guys to interact with. Get your predictions in for those. But what will be live, Champions League, Premier League, Championship predictions on the channel. I think match days or the prediction shows are set. Mondays for Championship, Premier League are on the Tuesdays, and Champions League will be on Thursdays, folks. So make sure you stick around for those. The best way to keep up to date with those is smash the subscribe button and smash the little bell. Then you'll know instantly when I'm live, because suddenly I might pull a fast one and do a double live show, because sometimes Championship games are very frequent to have two games per week, so I might have to do a double match day, which might mean I push it or pull it or whatever, you know what I mean. I might pull it to a Sunday. You know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. And again, over on Twitch, I do Blackburn Rovers watch-alongs throughout the season. We were up and running now. So head over into the old description down below. There is a link to my Twitch thing. Click on it. Head over there. Smash the follow so you know when I'm live. And again, it could be pinging up on your phone. It could be pinging up on your computer. Hey, Rover Caesar's live. It is not just Rovers. We talk about other stuff. I'll give you live scores as and when they take place. Throughout the grounds, maybe instant reaction of other games, maybe earlier kickoffs, we'll talk about those, international stuff, we'll talk about movies, talk about cooking, traveling. Just done a bit of an epic road trip out in the US. Woo! Ah, man, I am beat. So yeah, we can talk all about that kind of stuff, because I'm sure that a lot of the games could be a bit drab, and I'll need other things to distract me while we are live. But anyway, folks, give me your thoughts and predictions about Group K in the old description down below. And tomorrow we're going to wrap this puppy up just in the nick of time. Group L coming at you very, very soon. So yeah, stick around for that bad boy. Again, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you're new, smash the subscribe. I'm going to get out of here. Till then, ciao for now. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.